I cut my hair care routine down by 75%. It's not that I don't love the old products that I used. I do love them. The issue was that there was just too much going on. There was too much. Okay, I'm just too busy. I have 2 kids. There's just too much. Like, it's too confusing for me to sit and think, okay, which of the 5 shampoos should I alternate between today? What hair oil should I apply to the lengths of my hair out of the 10 hair oils that I like to alternate between? That is just too much. There was too much going on. I wanted to cut everything down, and I did just that. And I'm going to share with you guys in this video what the bare bones of my hair care routine is now. What is my updated hair care routine? So let's get into it. I used to have a full-blown hair care system: scalp scrubs, overnight oils, 3 different masks, and at least 4 separate routines that I would rotate through, literally with like different products in each routine. It was a whole thing, and it worked, but it also took forever. I also have 2 kids, and one of them is 4, the other one is 1.5, so she's now a toddler running around everywhere. Suddenly I feel like I don't even have enough time to shower, let alone decide between Olaplex, K18, whether or not it is my rice water routine week. Literally, as of like 3 months ago, I have a whole collection of hair oils that I liked to alternate between to apply to the lengths of my hair. Some of these include Gizu honey infused hair oil, OGX coconut miracle oil, the and honey Japanese hair oil, and the Garnier Fructis Moroccan sleek smoothing oil. I would sit and choose between one of the like 10 that I really liked, and I would apply it to the lengths of my hair. And now I just do something simpler. It works better. So for every single wash, I oil just the ends. I use the Garnier Fructis Moroccan sleek smoothing oil. It is affordable, it is super lightweight, and it works just as well as the expensive stuff that I've tried. I apply it to the bottom half of my hair. I focus on the ends mainly, and I let it sit for 20 minutes before I shampoo. That is all that it needs. It helps with detangling, it protects my ends while I'm washing my hair, and it keeps my ends from drying out. Then once every 4 washes, not every time, just every 4 washes, I oil my scalp. I use the Velona hair growth oil. It has rosemary oil, peppermint oil, jojoba oil, all of the circulation boosting, follicle loving ingredients. I use a dropper to apply it directly to my scalp, section by section, and instead of just rubbing it in with my fingers, I massage it in with a bamboo comb. That stimulates the scalp without damaging it. Then I go in with a bamboo brush to help spread the oils out even more. It feels amazing. It literally feels like a mini spa treatment, but it takes 5 minutes. There's no dripping, there's no ruined pillowcases, there is no full day oil slick situation. I shampoo my hair every single day. Yes, every single day. And no, it is not ruining my hair at all. In fact, it's one of the main reasons my scalp is healthy and my hair is growing. I'm just going to explain it to you guys because I know it sounds crazy. So I rotate between 2 main shampoos. The first one that I use most days is the L'Oreal Hyaluronic Pure shampoo. It does have sulfates, and that is totally fine for me. I know the internet loves to act like sulfates are evil, but my hair actually thrives with them. They cleanse my scalp without making it feel stripped. And when you have product buildup, oil, sweat, and environmental junk sitting on your scalp, you need something that actually removes all that stuff. That is what creates a clean foundation for growth. If your scalp is clogged, your hair follicles just don't work as well, you could be using all the right treatments, but if there is a layer of gunk sitting on top, it is not getting in. The second shampoo that I like to rotate with is the L'Oreal Dream Lengths shampoo. This one is a little more moisturizing, so if my hair feels dry or if I just want a softer cleanse, this is the shampoo that I'll use instead. And then once a week, just once, I pull out my deep clean shampoo. This is the Garnier Pure Clean shampoo. It's strong, like this is like an actual detox level shampoo. It gets rid of every trace of oil, dry shampoo, buildup, everything. But because it's so strong, I only use it when I feel like my scalp needs a reset, which is usually once a week or just like after I've used a lot of styling products. This whole shampoo rotation keeps my scalp in balance. I am not overstripping it, but I am also not letting buildup pile up and choke up my follicles. I used to think that I had to stretch washes that shampooing every single day would dry out my hair or mess with my natural oils. But honestly, trying to go 3 or 4 days between washes made my scalp itchy, flaky, and sluggish. Since switching back to daily shampooing, my scalp feels fresh. My hair feels and looks cleaner and longer. I don't deal with that waxy root feeling anymore. I have a clean scalp, healthy growth. It is simple as that. I still love all of the other products that I was using, all of the other shampoos that I was using, like the Redken Extreme Lengths, the Head & Shoulders Tea Tree Oil Shampoo. I still love those. But I just feel like right now, just based on the needs of my scalp, I'm sticking with the 3 shampoos that I just mentioned. But also I think that just keeping everything simplified works a lot better for me. And I think consistency is just very helpful when maintaining a good hair care routine. So after shampooing, I always go in with conditioner, of course, or a hair mask. My go-to is the L'Oreal Dream Lengths conditioner. It is lightweight, it rinses out super easily, and it does not weigh my hair down or make my hair feel greasy at all. It literally just smooths everything out. It makes detangling 1,000 times easier. This is my daily conditioner. There's no frills. It just works. And it's really affordable. Once a week, I swap it out for something stronger. So this would be the Dove Bond Strength mask. This is the one that I reach for when my hair feels a little weak, a little too soft, or like it needs a reset. It's a bond building hair mask, so it helps to strengthen my hair from the inside out, especially after heat styling or if I've been wearing tight styles. I let it sit for a few minutes in the shower, then I rinse it out like a regular conditioner. But there's one more step after that that no one really talks about, and it's kind of changed the hair growth game for me. It's the Lola Rapunzel Hair Growth Tonic. I apply this right after rinsing out my conditioner or hair mask while my scalp is still damp, literally in the shower. I part my hair and I just spray it directly to my scalp, just a few sprays at a time. Then I gently massage it in with my fingers. I do not rinse it out. It is meant to stay in and absorb while your scalp dries. This is basically skincare for your scalp. It's packed with plant-based ingredients that are supposed to help with circulation and growth. Stuff like saw palmetto, caffeine, and biotin. So even though I'm not claiming that it's magic, because of course it's not, I swear my scalp feels healthier and my roots feel stronger since adding this one product. Plus it takes literally 1 minute. I don't have to change my whole routine. I don't have to make it from scratch or wait around with it dripping down my neck. I just apply it and move on. It is one of those quiet steps that doesn't look like much, but it actually makes a huge difference over time. Now let's discuss bond repair. So once a week I do a full bond repair routine, but I have simplified it way down because I used to go all in. Olaplex number 0, Olaplex number 3, K18, random bond masks, protein treatments, leave-ins, all in the same week. I was doing the literal most, and for a while it felt like it was working, but eventually my hair started feeling stiff. It started feeling dry, kind of brittle in a weird way, even though I was treating it all the time. And that is when I realized I was overdoing the protein. So I cut all of it down into one routine that actually works. And now once a week, this is literally all I do. First, I shampoo my hair twice, roots to ends, with the Garnier Pure Clean Clarifying Shampoo. Then I towel dry, just gently patting the water out. You want the hair damp, definitely not dripping. Then I take 2 to 3 pumps of K18. I smooth it through my hair from the mid-lengths to the ends. I don't apply it to my scalp, just the parts of my hair that actually need repairing. And then I wait 4 minutes, no conditioner, no mask, no layering, just let it sit and do its thing. Sometimes I'll shave, sometimes I'll just sit there and go on my phone. That's how the formula is designed to work. Bond repair first, moisture later. After the 4 minutes are up, I go in with the Dove Bond Strength hair mask. I apply it right over the K18, saturate the ends, run it through with my fingers, and let it sit for a few minutes, then rinse everything out. And that is literally it. My hair feels soft, it feels bouncy, strong, not coated, and I have seen a huge difference in my ends since switching to this combo. This replaced my entire shelf of bond builders. I do not touch Olaplex anymore. I don't rotate 5 different masks trying to guess what my hair needs that day. Just K18. That is literally it. Time, moisture, and it's done. It is that simple, and my hair is thriving. Also, on the topic of like conditioner and stuff, this is more of a technique, not necessarily a product. I don't brush my hair when it is wet. I don't even run my fingers through my hair to comb it like in the shower. I wait until it is 100% blow dried and then I brush it. And that just works for my hair type. I know that that's not going to work for everyone, because if you have curly hair, that's definitely not going to work for you. But for my straight hair, I have found that that is seriously one of like the missing links I feel in my hair care routine that I have been missing over the years. So right after I rinse out my conditioner and my hair mask, I go straight into leave-in and frizz control. These two products are the reason my hair texture completely changed. Like, I am not exaggerating. Even when I air dry now, my hair dries smooth and silky instead of that dry, puffy mess that I used to deal with. So first is the L'Oreal No Haircut Cream. I have tried more expensive leave-ins, ones with fancy packaging, salon branding, protein bonds, keratin infusions, all of it, literally, but I always come back to this one. It's affordable, it's light, and it actually helps prevent breakage. I apply it on damp hair, mid-lengths to ends, then I go right in with my second layer, the L'Oreal Frizz Killer Serum. This one seals in the moisture, it smooths everything down. I apply it while my hair is still damp, right on top of the leave-in. And here's the trick, not just on wash days, which, by the way, side note, but the reason why I say wash days, like, you would think every day is a wash day, and it is intended to be every day. I have said this so many times, I feel like a broken record, but because I have two kids that are small and young and they require my care 24/7, more or less, washing my hair every day is the goal, but it's not the reality. So yes, I do have wash days. Some days I am not able to wash my hair, like Saturday and Sunday. I usually don't wash my hair because I do not have the time. Sometimes Fridays I don't either. So sometimes I literally go Friday, Saturday, Sunday without washing my hair. And there are still things that I am doing for my hair on those days, such as the L'Oreal Frizz Killer Serum. And here's the trick. So not just on wash days, I also use the Frizz Killer Serum on dry hair, especially before I go to bed. Instead of oils, which can be too heavy and greasy for my hair type, I will use a small amount of serum to smooth down the ends and keep them protected while I sleep. It doesn't stain my pillowcases. It doesn't leave that oily film. It just keeps my hair soft and protected. The first time that I did this combo, leave-in then serum, while my hair is damp, my hair dried with zero frizz, literally zero, no flyaways, no weird puffiness, just that sleek, silky finish that I used to think that I could get only with a blow dryer or a flat iron. Now it happens even when I air dry, and I don't have naturally frizz-free hair. My hair is frizz prone and gets puffy in humidity. So for it to dry like that, that is wild. I will drop a before and after here so you guys can see the difference. Same hair, same weather, different product layering. This is one of the biggest shifts that I made and one of the most effective. Leave-in, then serum. That's it. No complicated layering, no 7-step styling routine, just two affordable products that completely changed how my hair behaves. Now, after layering those two products on top of each other, then I go in with a heat protectant. And this is a spray, and I try to focus it on the ends mostly, because although I said my hair is low porosity, and it is, on the ends, it's more medium to high porosity, which is totally normal, and that's usually how it goes with your hair because your hair is the oldest at the ends. That's my post-wash layering routine. Those three products, one right after the other, and that's how I keep my hair protected. I do want to give credit to the heat protectant because that is the product, of course, that is like really just like reinforcing all of the protection that the first two products provide. But I also just want to point out that I think the main reason why my hair texture has transformed so dramatically is because of the leave-in and serum combo. Because those ones are really what is providing the slip, it's what's providing the protection, the frizz control, and the way that I layer them, I think helps complement each other in my routine. So obviously don't skip the heat protectant if you're gonna try my routine, but I think that the leave-in serum combo are really the star of the show here. So I blow dry my hair every single time I wash it, every single time, I'm serious, and no, it's not ruining my hair. In fact, I think it's helping it grow even more. Okay, when I say it's helping it grow, I don't mean like from the root, but it's helping with length retention, which is helping my hair appear to be growing at a faster rate. Of course, it's not technically growing at a faster rate because that's not possible per se, but my hair is retaining all of the length, partially because of the blow drying. Let me just explain because I know it sounds crazy. Air drying sounds like the gentler option, but for me, it was doing more damage than good. When I let my hair air dry, it stays wet for hours. And during that time, it is vulnerable. Wet hair is weaker, it stretches, it tangles, and the friction from moving around or lying down breaks it. But blow drying with the right prep actually seals the cuticle and protects the hair strand. The key is heat protectant. I do not skip it, not once. My go-to is the OGX Bond Repair Heat Protectant. It is lightweight. It doesn't make my hair sticky or heavy. It smells amazing, and it does what it is supposed to do, which is protect. I apply it as the very last step in my product routine right after leave-in and Frizz serum. Then I blow dry, always on medium heat, always moving the dryer, never holding it in one spot. I don't fry my hair, I just dry it. And the difference it makes in smoothness, shine, and long-term health is huge. This step alone cut down so much frizz for me, so much breakage, because heat damage is real, but it is also preventable. You don't have to stop using heat to have healthy hair. You just have to prep your hair for the heat. And when you do, blow drying actually becomes part of the solution, not the problem. So yes, I use heat, but I do it smart. There are a few things that I stopped doing that made a huge difference. No more scalp scrubs. I actually think they can be great. Exfoliating your scalp is important, but in this season of life, it is just a lot. It is one more step that I don't always have the bandwidth to do. There's no more rotating between 5 different oils. I used to layer castor oil, rosemary oil, coconut oil, like I was doing a potion ritual, and it really just felt too much. Now I just use one oil for my ends and one for my scalp, and I keep it moving. There's no more long overnight treatments, no more mixing 50 different oils. If something takes longer than 15 minutes to soak in, I am not doing it. No more air drying. This is an old thing I used to do, but I completely stopped air drying. I stopped trying to train my scalp, the whole wash once a week and your scalp will adjust thing. I tried it and it just made my hair feel gross. This is what I stopped doing that made the biggest difference. Cutting the fluff really helped me focus on what actually works, and my hair did not suffer. It got better. I didn't do this for the aesthetic. I did it because I was exhausted. I literally used to stand in my bathroom with products in both hands, trying to remember what step came next. And now I have a system. It is simple, it is fast, and it actually makes my hair healthier. If your routine feels like a chore, strip it down, start with the basics. You can always add things back later, but don't let the pressure to do everything keep you from doing anything. Let me give you the full recap. This is the routine that actually works. Pre-shampoo oil on my ends every wash, scalp oil every 4 washes, a shampoo rotation that keeps my scalp clean without over stripping it, Dream Lengths conditioner most days, Dove Bond Mask once a week, and the Lola Rapunzel hair tonic applied after rinsing. Right to my scalp, no rinse, that's key. K18 once a week with a Dove mask layered on top, L'Oreal no haircut cream for breakage, L'Oreal Frizz Killer serum for smoothness, damp and dry, heat protectant every single time, and that is literally it. 9 steps max, and my hair has never looked better. Also, I just want to give a huge shout out to my app, Hair2Hair. So just a little very brief synopsis. It used to be an app where you could like track your hair care routine and do all of these intricate things, and honestly I felt like it was just too much, so we simplified it down significantly. So you can still track your hair care routine if you want, but the main feature of the app is now you can scan products with your camera and it will tell you whether or not that is a good product for your hair. We've done a whole like overhaul of the hair care products that we have on the app. So we have pretty much every single hair care product that you can think of. Take out your phone at Target, scan a hair care product, and it will tell you if it is a good match for your hair based on the reviews of the product and based on the claims of the product. That is my baby. My husband works on it. And yeah, if you guys want to download it, it's available for iOS and Android. And I will leave the link to the app in the description.